This game contains scenes of explicit violence and extreme gore. Good luck. Hola amigos, and welcome back Destroyers to Tormented Souls Part 2. So I would like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by today and or tonight. And as always, remember that we are destruction. WAHOO! Without further ado, I think it's finally time we continue this game. With you. Yeah, I don't have my glasses. I don't even know why I tried doing that. Alright, so we are back to this game. I got stuck last night, so we're gonna see if we can actually like progress forward in this game. But if not, then you know, we'll just swap over to Resident Evil 2 OG. That's okay. That's okay. So we're just gonna continue and see how far we go. I might have to retrace every single room we've been to, read every file we've obtained, and hopefully there might be a clue as to where we got to go. I believe we had to save right before we even get the shotgun, so we're gonna have to do that again. So I want to thank you all for stopping by, whether you're watching this in the future or watching this live. Let's have some fun and re-enter the world of survival horror. I think we're on danger. Yep. So we gotta use the big heal. We're just gonna go straight into the unknown. Maybe I must have like missed something, but I feel like it has something to do with that elevator. So let's get our nice pistol. Ah, yes, I have to open this up. Give me a second to bring up the chat, unless I'm not live, which that could be a possibility. I don't know, we're on. Okay, cool. Bueno. Damn it. I was gonna say, we're really gonna get eaten by the darkness just because we're like a little bit in the darkness. Oh. Nice. Shotgun. I'm just gonna have to do some fine combing around this area.
Father, what's going on here?
What are you talking about?
You don't see the
My child, this...
I don't know what's real.
Let me tell you a story. Hundreds of years ago, the shaman of the tribe, those with special blood.
That sounds...
Hundreds...
That sounds...
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, so nothing in this room.
Bang!
Such a unique shotgun. Got the ammo. Oh, I'm gonna really hope that it was just because I was tired last night that I could not see what we had to do. Inspect. That's gonna be the real question. How long it takes us to actually progress to the next part of the game. See, why would there be a switch to turn off the lights, though? Kind of tells me like I need to turn it off and there's a puzzle or something I have to interact with while the lights are off. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. This wasn't it didn't do that last time. Also, that noise definitely didn't spook me. Definitely did not! Turn off the lights again and keep on looking around. Is it still going to be making noises if I come back in here? I was gonna say, maybe I gotta shoot something up there? Did I just go live? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. How's your day going, Archie? I'm just gonna skim through all the notes that we've already read. Nothing other than ammo. You see? People say school's bad, but at least you get to see people you enjoy talking to, right? I'm glad you had a good day. Oh, I was gonna say other than maybe having homework. Shotgun ammo, nice. Alright, you know. I made food, worked out, listened to music, and now I'm here. Definitely did some more things in between, but I would say those were the highlights. Shit. Right now I'm gonna see if I can progress through this game and maybe even complete it. But shit, I don't think that's gonna happen. This we might be in a part where we're pretty much stuck, but and that's the beauty of these video games, right? You keep on playing them until you figure them out. So what do we have? 5 heals? That's not bad. But probably only gonna be playing this for a short while. If I can't figure out what I gotta do next, I'm probably just gonna move on to a different game. Damn it. If anything, I could switch it to a different game so you could have fun in a little while. Oh, okay, I like how that thing didn't even like attack me. Oh, nice. Let's get out of there. Okay, we're gonna turn on this light. Hopefully this monster's not there. It is, cool. Let's grab the shotgun, and we're gonna kill this thing instantly. Oh, you're too kind, you're too kind. I have fun when I interact with all of you all as well. But I have more fun when we actually play a game together. And we got the smack. Another heal? That's not bad. Why can't I interact with this page? Come on, come on. He might be dead now. Just a little bit, but that's the thing about these monsters. You never know if they're fully dead. They can always come back. I was gonna say, watch it's actually like open up this curtain and then we fight a monster. But nope, nothing here. Alright, cool. We're at the part where where we got stuck. So now I just gotta figure out what we gotta do, hearts! Ooh, new profile picture?
Hundreds of years ago.
That's...
How's your day going today, Heart? We started last night. So, I think the first stream was 5 hours. And and now we've been playing for 15. So, how long will this playthrough be? I do not know. That's the thing about new games. Because they're new, you don't really know what you're doing until you know, you actually play the game. But I'm starting to think it has something to do with taking this bolt and going somewhere else. Oh, really? Oh, that means a lot, Hearts. Let's always remember that we are destruction. WAHOO. But yeah, I don't know how far you got into last night's stream, but we might be stuck in this location now, but that's alright. That's alright. We'll figure it out together. And you know, if I don't, then I might have to ask you for help. But you know how we survival horror fans are. We never ask for help. We stay stuck on a fucking room for 12 plus hours, even if it's the most simplest of puzzles and clues. So I'm just gonna hope maybe today, now that you know, I have a bit more energy in me, we can probably figure out what we have to do. Just because, as you can see, this was the area that I got stuck in, just because I do not know where we go from here. I haven't been able to find, like, any extra keys. Just been able to find, like, more notebooks and such, but nothing that I can see that will help us progress through the game more. So I'm starting to think that there's something that I, like, missed out on, either, whether it's a note, a file, a puzzle. I'm starting to think it's a puzzle, so well, yeah, we'll just take it one step at a time. I do really think it does involve the elevator here. The last cutscene I had was us talking to the doctor while he's talking about, like, the lore of the game, specifically the radio man, or the radioactive man, just strolling around. So that's where we're at right now. We got a shotgun, we got a shit ton of heals, a shit ton of ammo for the handgun. So I just gotta figure out what's the next part. The only thing I can think of is, really? Okay, good. It's not just me. You see, when other people tell me, oh, they got stuck in this area for a long time, it just makes me go, okay, so it's not me that's, like, being too stupid. Maybe it's just a really well thought out puzzle. So we'll figure it out together. But obviously, until you know, I ask for help, we'll be pretty good. We'll be pretty good. Can I put this here? No. It's kind of yikes. Uh-oh. Is it one of those puzzles that makes sense, or is it something you would never figure out unless you like looked up a guide? See, I'm starting to maybe have a tiny clue as to what we gotta do. Just because when you clear the upstairs, you open up a door that you wouldn't be able to enter once you take out the bolt, so I've kind of seen something similar in real life. In real life? Oh, shit. I swear, if you take this, like, bolt into the operating table and, like, stick it into Buddy, then that's the dumbest shit ever. But I feel like that actually might be what we gotta do. But we can't interact with him, so... What about you guys? Anything interesting that's happening this week? Oh, okay, we avoided that. Can't open that. Locked. You see, I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing my best not to watch like any reviews for this game, but I did click on one. And the worst thing to do is look at comments, but I'm always too curious. But thankfully, I didn't get spoiled like anything story-wise or puzzle-wise with the comments. Other than some people were like, yo, some of these puzzles are just like insane. Like they would have never been able to figure out what to do if it wasn't for a video or searching up what they had to do on the internet. It was pretty crazy the steps they had to do. So. I'm assuming we're probably on that part right now, and I'm just gonna hope I can maybe figure it out, but you know, I also want to have fun on the stream. So, okay, why did it stop moving around? I want to give it a shot and see if I can figure this out on my own. The last puzzle I did, that was the last puzzle I did that was annoying as shit to complete was the one in Crow Country. But thankfully that wasn't mandatory, so either my IQ or my stubbornness will help us with this puzzle. I just gotta make sure there's nothing that I like missed out with the interactions. Just because yesterday I did not get this monster to like breathe or like make that noise. So I'm wondering it has something to do with the monster in this game. At first I was gonna say maybe the breathing is like how many times you gotta like knock on a door. It has something to do with these two rooms. This room has like weird ass fucking purple lights in the ceiling. I was gonna say if I could aim up, maybe I was gonna try shooting that. Nope. Does this monster only make noise when it's in the darkness? Seems like it only makes that creepy noise when you're in the darkness. So this is important. stethoscope. No. I bet it's telling me exactly what to do, and it's like demon language. It's like, kill me! Kill me! See, to me, a puzzle that I can't solve right away, I would actually consider a good puzzle. Now, this might be a bullshit puzzle once I figure it out, but it's at least interesting. Oh, you gave me the answer. You should have not said that. You should not said that. You should have not given me the answer. How do I bring the purple fire into this room? See, I'm wondering, like, well, I guess this is connected to this room, right? Oh, wait, give me a second. I was gonna say, like, maybe you gotta go with the breathing of it. That would have been interesting. Onto anything. Maybe the clue is actually looking at the window. Like, is that a completely different room? Hey, El Desco, how you doing? You want to save me from this insanity? Yeah, it's kind of weird that you look through the window, there's something completely different happening, and then when you go inside of that room... Oh. I think I know what it is. I think I know.
Hundreds of years, the shaman of the tribe danced around their dead, willing their bodies to rise and walk the earth once more.
That sounds terrifying.
That sounds terrifying. Are you telling me that I have to walk around the dead body? I think that's maybe what we have to do. I'm starting to feel it's alive. I'm starting to feel like that's why they give us a shotgun. Is that why it was coming to life? Because I like kind of went around it. That's actually sick. No, that's actually sick. That okay. You see, I was gonna get pissed off, but now I actually praise this fucking game. I'm praising this game. That's actually sick. Thank you so much for not telling me what to fucking do. You see, if someone told me, I actually would have been pissed, and I probably would have ended the stream. Oh shit. You see, these are the fucking feelings I get when I play a new horror game, and I'm like, yo, this is actually fucking tough as shit. Well, what the fuck we gotta do? And then you find out on your own, and then this is the fucking glee. This is the satisfaction. This is the true survival horror. You know, last night I was fucking tired as shit, so I was just like, yo, what the fuck we gotta do here? We did it! We did it! Like, when you were giving me hints, I thought you meant like, oh, we gotta like, you're like, what's around a pentagram? I'm like, oh, we gotta like light candles or some shit around the area. No candles? Okay. That makes sense why it was starting to breathe once we had the lights off and we kind of like moved around it. No, realistically, it's a tough puzzle. It's actually a tough puzzle. You need to go to the father. You need to see exactly what's happening across the window, and then you got to be like, okay, like radioactive man is like going around the body. Then the father tells you, hey, sometimes they would dance around them to bring the dead back to life. So that's actually fucking sick. No, I actually like this game a lot. Yesterday I was kind of just being like, hey, you know, it's like a PS2 horror game, kind of like Code Veronica or whatnot, and it's not bad, but there wasn't anything that made me go, ooh, this is good. Sorry, that was probably the first puzzle that made me go, ooh, this is good. So that actually was a pretty interesting puzzle. All right, cool, let's go. Game 0, Destruction 1. Let's go. Okay. I'm assuming we gotta kill this fucking thing now. Woo! I'm assuming this thing's probably not going to let me hit it with the pipe for that long, so... We're going to maybe get 2 smacks on it and then run away. 1 smack and then run away. Although, realistically, we do have a shit ton of ammo for the pistol, so... Although, no matter what survival horror game it is, if you have a fucking table in between the enemy and yourself, you're good. I really love the shotgun in this game. How you make it, the sound it makes, the fucking stopping power. I'm really enjoying this game a lot, so yeah. The more we can figure it out on our own, the better. Oh, no. I keep on reloading by accident. Although, at least you can animation control. I love how dumb the animations are when you're trying to get up. Okay, cool. You saved a couple bullets that way. Woo! Unlocked? Or... Oh, okay. I guess we were locked in. I didn't even notice that. I doubt it was waking it up and going to some other location. An old scalpel, it is very sharp. I guess now we gotta open up a dead body, right? Which the only body I've seen around here is the one in the, like, purple fire room. But yes, we are continuing Tormented Souls Uno. A game recommended by Hearts. The sequel came out a couple months ago, so, you know, we'll be playing that as soon as we finish this. But also, Desco, I know you want me to play a certain game, so you let me know if today's the day you want me to check it out for a little bit, or yeah, I technically still need to like buy it and download it, but considering how small it is, like I could probably download it in the background while we're playing this. But yeah, today's offerings of streams will be this game. The game you want me to play if you're down, and if Jadio stops by, then I technically got to finish Resident Evil 2 OG for them. The real question is, what the hell is the scalpel used for? No, that's what I'm really enjoying about this game. It's got that like fixed camera angle that sometimes tracks with the player. A la Code Veronica. Okay, let's see. 35 minutes. Let's see how far we can get into this game for a bit, at least for like an hour, and then can probably swap it to that. If anything, maybe I should start downloading in the background, right? I was gonna say, more than likely, should talk to the doctor or the father, since he might have a clue for us. Not there. But it's one of those games where it gives you the hints, but doesn't. Ooh, it's gone. Or maybe a man in a radioactive suit is walking around a body in circles. Sure it is.
That's an interesting knife you found. Do you know what it was used for?
I don't know, Father. What really matters is that I couldn't find the girls. I'm afraid I've lost their trace.
Not entirely. If my sight doesn't fail me, that knife belonged to the founders of this hospital. Their use inside the operating room was forbidden long ago, but I've heard that they are still used for autopsies. In the morgue, you might find a clue that could lead you to the girls.
The morgue, eh? Alright. Let me just get ready to be able to...
I don't really want to go
game.
to the morgue right now, but if there's a slight chance of finding anything in there, I'll go.
I have heard rumors of dark experiments carried out in the morgue. Be careful.
Is it the same voice actress in the second game, Hearts, or no? I actually would love it if this voice actress came back. Just for continuity. Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you, Father.
You gotta make sure you're reading the script as uninterested as possible. Although, at least for me, Hearts, I think the part that made Elisa's voice acting a bit more charming was the fact that all the people voice acting in that game were very French. Very, very French. It kind of added a bit more, a little charm to that game there. This one, they're talking as if they're monotone, but that's okay. I like that. Okay, so we gotta find where the morgue is. Wait, isn't the morgue like all the way back to the like beginning of the game? I think it might be. And then my dumbass like took out the bolts, so I couldn't go there if I wanted to. This is also why like I want to continue playing this game. I have a bad habit of like starting a game and then forgetting to play it again because I got other things to do. And then by the time I come back to the game, I'm like, okay, what were we doing? Okay. As long as the voice actress in the second game is still, you know, trying to voice act badly, that's all that matters. But who knows? Maybe they actually want the series to be taken seriously. So the second game, they're like, actually, you know what? We hired incredible talent. Kind of like how, you know, Resident Evil had like cheesy voice acting, and then they actually got like good voice actors to voice the characters. I have a bad feeling that there's gonna be enemies now in on our way back to the beginning of the game. Bad feeling. No, that's maternity ward. Maybe I should just read the map. Okay, not floor 1 or east floor 1. Is it in the basement? Ooh-wee, we're going to the basement! Alright, give me a second just to get the game that I'm going to be playing for Desco in a little bit. Whoa, why did it cost that much? No, it's because Marvel Cosmic Invasion was beside it. There we go. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't like slow down the stream, but thankfully I don't mind doing this if we're like playing a single player game. If we're playing like an online game, that's when it gets iffy because it's like, yo, I'm streaming, I'm downloading, I'm uploading. Not good when you're playing an online game. It's only half a gig, so it should be installed soon. We'll see. Okay. Tormented Souls, PS5. There we go. Sorry about that. It says, oh shit, 3 minutes. Oh, it's a gig. What the hell? False advertisement. It said it was half a gig, but it's the one. It's okay. It's I got a lot of space now on my external hard drive now that Until Dawn the remake is done and deleted off of my console. So, we have the second game installed. So yes, but that's thanks to the amazing Unbanned. So. We'll have to play it as soon as we finish this game. I don't like going to the second game as soon as, even though the second game is newer, I really do like playing the whole entire series of a game before we move on. So, that's my issue whenever there's like a new game. It's like, oh, like GTA 6 sounds good, but like, I want to play GTA 1 first, and then GTA 2, and then GTA 3, and then GTA 4, and then GTA 5, and then San Andreas, and then Vice City. I have this whole, like, stupid idea where, like, maybe I should play all the games before the newest one comes out, so, you know. My favorite ones are we hired incredible talent and deliberately had them overact, and we paid more for the recording booth than the voice acting itself. Holy shit. And what was for that? Was it for a survival horror? The only one I can think of was, I think it was Elisa, where they're like, no, you need to, like, voice act even worse, please. Okay, basement. I have a bad feeling something's gonna be here. Very, very bad feeling. So we're here. We're going here, and this is a blocked area. Huh. Oh look, the game's already ready to play. Okay, cool. I don't think I can enter the basement from here. Oh, I know exactly where we have to go. We there's rope, and I believe we use this scalpel to cut the rope now. All right. I was gonna say, like, it's a bit too easy that we're making it to the basement right now, and there's like nothing in our way. We're smart. We're so smart. It's funny when you see like reviews for those games and people are like, bro, the voice acting's so bad in this. Like, why did they hire like new talent or unexperienced people? And it's like, well, that's kind of the, you know, that was kind of the goal. Although I will say, I maybe that's why Resident Evil Director's Cut will always be my favorite like RE of all time. Cheesy lines are good, but it's only elevated when it's authentic. When it's someone like trying to read the scripts poorly, it I don't think it hits as well as when people are actually trying to be genuine with it. Like Director's Cut Resident Evil. Oh, I forgot I didn't kill this guy. Now we can take it out. Did he die? I doubt it. The music's gone, so... Damn! Okay, so we wait until it gets closer, and then we blow it up. Alright, cool. Nice, we are progressing through the game. You see, so that would be the best tip I can give to someone if they're like, yo, I'm having a really bad time with this game, but I also don't want to like look up a guide yet because I want to figure it out. Sometimes the best course of action is to take a break, whether it's like a day break or just a couple hours. Just take a break, go outside, eat some food, rest, and when you come back, you'll be in a much better mindset compared to like, well, I doubt other people like go, you know, I'm gonna like put 6 hours straight into this game and keep on forcing myself to play this, which is what I was doing last night. And I wasn't, I don't want to say I was having a bad time, but I was like kind of getting bored just because I didn't know what I was doing. But that's because I was more so tired. So, well rested. We got our freaking chocolate milk, hot chocolate, yeah, with marshmallows. Oh shit. We got this, although there's a monster in this area now. Uh-oh. Nice. I did that, ended up finishing this game in one sitting. I was exhausted. Would you say you still enjoyed it even after your exhaustion, or being in that state of mind kind of like made you not enjoy it as much as you would have if you like took a break? There's many games I kind of like forced myself to play, and I kind of have a bad memories of those specific games, so I feel like I need to replay some of those games and give it justice. A fridge doesn't seem to be operational. Shocking. Yeah, I agree there. Robot Alchemic Drive is one case I'd argue in favor of that. The English voice acting is funny, but you can kind of tell at times it's trying to be intentionally bad. Aw. I don't think I've played a game like that in a good while. But I don't know. It's kind of like I would say the modern RE games when they like try to bring up a voice line from director's cut. It comes across I would say more cringy than cheesy or charming. Just because it's like the modern RE games are trying to be serious, but they also want to like give one to the OG fans, so they're like, I'm the master of unlocking. It's like, okay, come on. I want to say, at least for me, the last time that line was actually like genuinely funny was Revelations 2 when Barry said it. Granted, you know, when the creator of the original line says it again, then it might be better than when like someone like Ashley says it. Someone was living here. Plus, I would say it's not even like word for word the same line. It's like an updated version of that line, which well, we'll play Revelations 2 soon. But if someone doesn't remember, Barry has to like open up a door and then he goes, "Ha! Who's the master of unlocking now, Jill?" That's a good line. I feel like Revelations 2 probably has the most callbacks to a director's cut than any other RE I can think of. Nothing here is useful. You know, maybe we just walk. Bull fucking shit! Oh, I hate that so much. I'm already dead. I really hate the spitting attack. I'm gonna save the shotgun for like bigger enemies at this point. Boiler room? I'm gonna hope I find like a large med kit around here. Considering my luck, I'm more than likely gonna find another enemy. Who put these bodies here? Lore. 2nd of January 1970, Maria has lost another child. This is the third! I don't know how I find the strength not to falter, but I must be strong for both of us. Maria's condition worsens by the day. Her body may be damaged, but it is her mind that worries me most. She says not a word, and her eyes have stopped reacting when exposed to light. She no longer recognizes me and startles when I try to draw close. Oftentimes, she is so disoriented that she screams and breaks everything in her path. I can stop her only with an injection. I know that Maria, my Maria, is somewhere inside the damaged body. 4th of January 1970. She worsens. Today I witnessed an awful sight as I entered her room. She stood in a pool of blood, lashing her own back with a whip. I grabbed her by the wrist, but she fought back while screaming at the top of her lungs. Pretty fucked up. I called in a paramedic to help me sedate her and put stitches across her entire back. How could she do this to herself? What goes on inside her head? At least tonight, she will sleep soundly. 5th January 1971. By God, what have I done? Maria, will you ever forgive me? I think there's only one note I haven't found, or that I missed out on, so I'll try and grab it later. Oh shit! Yeah, I'm probably dead here. I'm probably dead here. Oh shit, I'm fucked! Oh, I see the candles. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, he's like, what? You're just gonna like ignore me? The motherfucker, I didn't see you there. Killer? Kill 20 enemies? Oh well, look at that. We'll go here in a second. That kind of spooked me. See, now that I know there's large medkits, I don't want to use the smalls. Creepy picture. Motherfucker. Well, no, that's exactly the reason why I didn't want to heal. Whatever. If we get hit again, at least I can use a large now. It's funny how she runs faster going up the stairs than when you're naturally just walking around. Actually, did I miss something over here? Nope. Enjoyed it and can't wait to replay it. It might make one of the yearly Halloween replays. Tormented Souls 2 or a different one? I would say my survival instincts are what usually gets me killed. Like any other normal player, when I mean normal, I mean like someone that isn't like anal about like fucking health kits and ammo and like trying to just like scrounge every bullet like it's your last one. And any normal player would just keep on shooting it with the shotgun, especially when we have like 12 shots. But you know, considering you see me with like 70 rounds on the pistol on backup, you can kind of see I really don't use up ammo unless like the game makes me. Especially if you give me a melee weapon, like Elisa. I'm gonna be using a melee weapon that saves me ammo and yeah, it just saves me ammo. Although funny enough, using a melee weapon usually makes me lose a lot of health. So, especially in Canada. Something's here. Cool. Oh well, shit! Look at that. So I think we started what, in the boiler room? Either way, we're in a large fucking area, so let's see if we can find light to be able to survive this encounter. Nope. Cool. Only one way. Only one way. Love the lighting. That might be over 100. Oh no, not yet. Okay. That shaking has to be the knight's armor. Which I actually got 2 kills on the enemies yesterday with that trap. Kind of funny. Okay. Shit. God damn. Getting closer. Shit. Motherfucker. That's a classic switch up. Oh no, that's a trap. Gotta love it when the camera angle fucks you over, right? I should have just kept on shooting it. I was debating to use a shotgun shell on it, and well, now look at where we're at. So much for the large health kit. Getting killed by a basic ass enemy. I saved 2 bullets just to use up like 3 mini health kits. I'm an idiot. This area almost made you wait until the daytime to play it again? Was it that spooky? That's a good camera angle. Ew. Ooh, this actually might be where we need to open up one of the doors. Okay. A severed head is in the toilet bowl. We're gonna grab it. Grab it like Silent Hill 2. Shut up. Her body was hidden inside. I can see why maybe you waited until the daytime to play this. I was gonna be like, yeah, you know, it's not that bad. I mean, yeah, there's creepy enemies and it's kind of spooky lighting, but like, it's not that bad. And then you have a fucking jump scare like that. That's some like Resident Evil zombie in the locker type of shit. I'll take cheap jump scares over cheap hits. Cheap hits usually get me mad more than actually like scare me in a game. A cheap hit is opening up a door and then a zombie's right behind it, like fucking RE2 Remake. That's a cheap hit. A cheap jump scare is the dog breaking the window the first time you're playing RE1 OGR Remake. And you're like, oh, what the fuck? Now, if the dog hit you while the window broke, that would be a cheap hit. And a cheap jump scare. Oh shit. Another one? I was gonna say, watch this fucker, like, shoot through the building. I gotta take it, man. If it's giving me heals, then I should take them. Lore. Winter Lake Hospital, 661916. Dr. Rick Pelletier of her two twin babies, Miriam Morissetti, in the process of delivery, gives birth to her first baby, Noah. But unfortunately, the other twin, Methoshia, passed away as soon as the umbilical cord was cut. At the moment, the cause of his untimely death are unknown. We hope the autopsy will give us some answers. Creepy. Why did one survive while the other one died? It's too dangerous to step in this water. Okay, we gotta turn off the power. Do, 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 do. Oh shit, we're all the way down here? Okay. Now, there's 3 doors that I've seen that have that weird dialogue thingy. I doubt this is the one. Could probably check the map to see exactly which floors have it. It actually might be in dining room. Just because yesterday when I was trying to figure out what to do, there was one enemy in there. And it made me wonder why would they spawn an extra enemy in that location. And I'm starting to think it's because that's where we gotta go. Plus, I gotta make sure I grab that one file that I missed out on. anything, this is, well, actually no. I think the power is off by default. Saber. Okay, so it's not that one. We'll check there. I doubt it, just because it seemed like it was a different item that needed to be used in there, but we can check it out. The question is, do I need power in that room to activate, to open up that door? There's 3 doors in that area. I'll just take the longer way. Use the elevator, put the bolts in there, and that way the 3 doors will be opened up instead of just the one. Just in case I need to save. Although I'll be so pissed if it's actually in the pharmacy that I gotta go to. What was that noise? Oh, that's the elevator, right? Yeah. I'm starting to think it might be the pharmacy we gotta go to. I'm just trying to think of all the possibilities right now. Either way, we need to turn off the power so we can go into the water in that section. Tell me the elevator closed. And I needed to, like, put something in there to, whoa, it's alright. Yeah, either we turn off the power so we can, like, actually go in that water, or we need to use this dial to open up one of the doors in the first part of the game. I guess we're gonna find out soon. Yeah. Worth a try! That seems to be the only thing we can do at this point in time. This is still locked, right? This is when they just spawn so many enemies for no reason to attack me, right? Ah, shit. No, we're still good. It's just I probably should have actually put something in front of the elevator doors to block it, just in case I need to go upstairs. I was gonna say, if anything, they gotta add more enemies in these dark section, because then I would be completely fucked. Just because you can't have a weapon out when you're in the darkness. Check all these areas again. Maybe there's something I missed out in this area. No more jump scares in this area. Flush it. Uh-oh, look at that, we're so smart. I guess the clue would be that there is a big fucking sign right there that says generator. So that's a clue that tells you that you need to like turn it off. But also like it's the only thing that we can do. I'm just surprised there were no enemies like on the way to the generator. But also, at least for me, like when you put an enemy in the way you have to go, it's kind of like a telltale sign that you're like going the right way. So maybe that's why they didn't want to, you know, actually put enemies in my path. Then I'd be like, aha, we're on the right track. You got to figure it out on your own. This game does not have any hand holding at all, and I like that. See, maybe I'm giving the game too much credit, but I don't like to be handheld while I'm playing a game. That's actually what pisses me off the most about a modern Resident Evil than anything else. It just really holds your hand throughout the whole entire experience. This should turn off the dangerous electricity? Okay. And now we gotta go all the way back to like turn that shit on. A fair challenge, I would say. A fair challenge. I'm not saying every RE game has to be Code Veronica levels of bullshit, but you know. Maybe at least RE0 levels of bullshit. We can do that, right guys? It's not even yellow tape anymore. Like, they stopped using yellow tape and now they're just using yellow paint. I was playing Far Cry 5 a couple days ago, and it's funny how that game has like a yellow tape system, but it works well in its environment. And maybe if Resident Evil did that, I would enjoy it a bit more. So for Far Cry 5, if no one plays or cares, there's places you can like climb or places you gotta go, and the game kind of has like blue rope that kind of like gives you a hint that you can climb those areas. Usually you see those blue ropes when you're like climbing a mountain. But in a modern game, that would be yellow paint or just yellow tape or some shit. But Far Cry 5 is like, hey, you know, some hiker was going through here and he left this like rope gear in this area. But now it's giving you, the player, you know, the knowledge that, oh, I can climb this area. So maybe if like, I don't know, Resident Evil had, you know what would be better than yellow tape? Fucking red blood. Why can't you just put red blood? Be like, oh shit, someone was here and they died, but they were still close to like getting to the next area. Just remove the yellow paint with red blood and replace it with blood or some other shit, and I'd be okay with it. It's just, it makes no sense for someone like me that, you know, is a lore whore. So I'm like, okay, was like someone just painting yellow on that day and they fucked it up? I don't know. I would say the most egregious yellow paints I've seen in Resident Evil has been Formake. It makes no fucking sense, especially in the places they have the paint. The only cope I tell myself is it's the Ganados that they fucked up. You know, they spilled the paint while they were like painting the clues around the caves and shit. But even then. So what I'm saying is RE9's gonna suck because you're gonna have yellow paint telling you where to fucking go. I haven't seen any demos, but I'm gonna assume it's probably. Eso no es bueno. What an awful place to die. I should probably go back and turn on the power. Or maybe something that's still gross but would make some sense in context, like chunky vomit? Ew! But I 100% agree. Make it... I mean, we're playing a fucking disgusting game. Someone can be like, ew, that's not gross. That's too gross. Meanwhile, you have, like, William Birkin putting his fucking, like, tentacle hands in, like, people's mouths and, like, implanting a fucking embryo in them, so... You know. We gotta remember that we're playing a franchise or a genre that's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. It's supposed to gross you out, creep you out. Like, I actually forgot that they just straight up state that Chief Irons is a rapist. But I guess they didn't want to like go very touchy on that subject with the remake, so they just completely omit that. I mean, you can probably like still consider him one in the remake, but there is a difference between like implied and straight up saying like, yeah, that's what the fucker is doing. It's kind of funny how the classic RE games that are known for like having cheesy dialogue were a bit more mature with its subject matter compared to the remakes, which are actually trying to be mature. There's still enough, but I don't think I don't think a new fan would like figure that out. Still doesn't help that they completely like glance past the fact that he likes to like hunt people and taxidermy them. I'm getting kind of lost. There's a monster in here, baby. Oh, this probably takes us upstairs to the meeting room. Yeah. All right, let's turn on the power. That way we're not completely in darkness. Watch, this is when there's gonna be like a new monster on our way to the basement. If anything, is there anything like that in the sequel, Hearts? Like, did this game kind of fold and put yellow tape in locations? Or is it still kind of like this game where you gotta figure it out on your own? Ooh, it's unforgiving. Alright. See, that's actually making me even more excited. They had like, what, 3 or 4 years to look at what other survival horror games are doing there, and they're like, yeah, you know what, we can up the ante. We can actually like kick some ass. If anything, I need to replay Silent Hill 2 Remake. I actually forgot if that game has yellow tape or not. So how long we've been playing? 125? Okay. That's not good. Oh, I can open the basement west from here? A stack of documents. Nice. It's about a period. Oh, I already read that. Who is doing this? Ooh, creepy morgue, creepy morgue. Why is the music swelling? I'm starting to think that maybe I should save. I thought turning on the power would make this place brighter. No, not at all. If I find another heal, I'll heal up. I'm starting to play this like I played Silent Hill Remake, where I just didn't want to use any of my heals, and then by the time I finished the game, I had like 45 fucking needles on backup. Like 6 large health kits. Oh. Blood is seeping out of the door. If I'm not going to open it. Oh, I'm not going to open it. That's a good scare. You see, it's far where you gotta go to save, though. That's the only thing. As long as there's not a boss down here, we should be good. We should be good. Experiment lab? Cool, we're in a place that, like, we have no map for? Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, I was like, what did I interact with there? Probably should use it. It appears they passed away during a medical procedure. How long has this place been abandoned? Oh, it's the big one. Alright. We traded? That was, could have been better. Real question is he on his ass? Yep. Missed. I thought it was like the small enemy. We need names for these fucking creatures. This game's not giving us names yet. So that's gonna be Wheels. The smaller ones are gonna be called Hops. And the ones we saw on the second floor will be Spiky Boys, or Mini Iron Maidens. Then you got the Wall Huggers. There's one that I haven't been able to kill yet, which I hope I'll be able to find a way to kill that one soon. I hope this game has like an actual like name for those enemies. Kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, starting out playing Resident Evil, and you don't really know what each of the monsters are called until you get to the end of the game. So you kind of just give them personal names. Hunters are always called Gremlins. Zombies, I mean, those were kind of just, you know, obvious. I think I call the fly enemies or the chimeras at the end of RE1 just Jeff Goldblum. Brundle flies. A sheet has been draped over this course. Dogs are critters? Ooh. Karupo flowers have been placed on top? The words have worn away. I can't read them. Collection of books about science. 9th of November 1981. I have located my father's secret laboratories. They were hidden behind a secret passage in the morgue. 20th of July 1982. The experiments are working. I was able to replicate Maria's condition by injecting her blood into a dying man from the hospital. I declared him dead on a medical report. No one will note his passing. He has begun to show the first symptoms. If everything goes as planned, I will be able to administer the first antidote before long. I ventured into the forest searching for something, anything, that could lead me to my little girls, but as usual, I found nothing. At dawn, I returned to the mansion and stood paralyzed in front of the door that was once theirs. I cannot find the strength inside of me to open it. I genuinely believe that if I open that door and do not see them inside, sleeping soundly, I will not be able to keep on living. Damn. 1st of June 1987. Test number 25 showed promising results, but only for a moment. After 5 minutes, the subject dissolved into a pool of blood. What is this, RE4? Nevertheless, I am not discouraged. After 5 years of experimentation, I consider this progress. Books about science! Yay! Okay, that's good. Well, we got a puzzle here. What button are we gonna press? That one. What was the puzzle? There's like 5 buttons. Tell me I got the fucking right button on my first try. Well, now I'm just wondering what happens if you press the other buttons. Like, is it really just press a button until you get it right? Like, the fuck? I was here worried, like, oh, if I press the wrong one, maybe it, like, hurts me or something. I don't fucking know. That's me anytime I play a fucking video game. I'm just confused as shit. Did I do it right? Did I do it wrong? We don't have a map yet. I really should fucking save. Ooh! Top that angle. Okay, thank you. Somebody died behind these bars a long time ago. God, it was a young child. Yeah. The door is locked with a rusty old lock. Motherfucker. Yep. You know what? You deserve that. Does it not want to fight? Damn it, I got it stuck, didn't I? Well, now I gotta reset the room. Shit, and this thing's gonna be like, oh my god, it's blocking my path now. What the fuck? It's... I can either risk hitting it with the... I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna regret this. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. But I should have actually used the shotgun to take it out. Ooh, experiment. Yeah, I was gonna say I doubt that's gonna work. Beep, beep, boop. Alright, cool. We take the videotape, and after we see the tape, maybe that's when we save and just take a small break from this. I feel like I could have done some sections better. Definitely just taking hits that I shouldn't, but I'm an idiot, so... Oh well. I believe there's a ladder that takes us straight up to the videotape room, so that's pretty good. Not here. Now you guys might have to remind me. Forbidden Siren is it the same as the Siren game? Like I saw there is a PS2 Siren game on the PlayStation, but I don't know if it's the same one that you guys are talking about. What do you mean it doesn't fit? Oh, it's one of those, like, go into the upside down type of shit? Yeah, I should fucking save. I really should save. Journey? Yeah, we're just gonna make a quick save and then we continue a little bit. Okay, so it's the same as like Resident Evil and Biohazard being the same game, but just different names. All right, okay. I've always wanted to try it out, but then I watched the video and it's like, oh yeah, you gotta like be in this like area at a specific time, otherwise you're like not gonna get like a specific mission. I'm like, okay, this is a bit too much for me right now, so I'm just gonna play something dumb like Resident Evil. Especially for a trophy hunter like me, but that's why
I don't know what just happened.
That's when I try to focus on just the game on my first playthrough and then trophies on the second one.
There was a dead creature lying on an operating table. It had blades for hands.
It's not that much different from the other enemies we've been fighting all day.
After circling the body 3 times, it rose and tried to kill me. I found an old scalpel. The priest told me it would have been used in the basement morgue. I should find some leads about the girls there.
I really do like how the character talks about what you're actually doing in game. 143. Alright, yeah, let's play for like 15 more minutes and then go get a quick bite to eat and play some retro PS4 horror game. That's definitely not going to scare me, right, Desco? Right! His body was undergoing a medical procedure. In a place like this? Counting 1980? The 15th? Foul smell emanates from this body. Bro, if that game scares me, I'm probably not gonna play it. That's all I'm gonna say. This game already scared me enough with that jump scare in the twins. And the... What were they doing with twins here? Just giving me some like frickin' Code Veronica Nazi experiment type of shit. Pennies, roses, or jasmine flowers, I could never remember. Though I still feel the butterflies in my stomach. Her cold skin under my caress. How she loved the poems I would whisper to her. The disappointment I felt when I had to let her go. It wasn't until much later that I was able to scream into the wind. A collection of books about science! 20th of July 1967. The experiments keep failing. All the fetuses are misshapen. I have an idea that will allow us to obtain more test subjects and accelerate the process. But to do it, I will have to do something terrible, and innocent lives will be lost. I have faith that God will give us the necessary strength to complete our mission, no matter the cost. Our goal is sacred. This game story really hits you in the feels. I don't think I will forget it. Ooh, that's a pretty high bar. Once again, we have failed the test subject lost her babies prematurely for the 3rd time. Apparently, the placenta rejects the fetuses after the 2nd month of gestation. Maria suspects nothing yet, but I am not sure how many more times we can implant her with fertilized eggs. Consecutive miscarriages have severely compromised her mental well-being. Fuck, they're using Maria as a goddamn, like, Just a breeding grounds for whatever the fuck type of experiment they're making here. So I'm assuming we gotta play with that, like, statue. It's been a while since I played a horror game that really hits me in the feels. Warning, nudity? You know what? Considering the first stream wasn't, like, that bad, I think we're good. The only thing nudity will do is, make the immature people be like, ew, on stream and, you know, maybe demonetize the stream, which I don't give a shit about. It's the strikes that, really, fuck with me. So this one, and then fucking that one, and then, the jaw, right? Okay, already fucked up. So stomach, the heart, and then the mind. Stomach, the heart, and then the hand. Okay, fuck. I gotta reread it. Butterflies in the stomach. Cold skin under my caress. Whisper. Was it one of those where you gotta get all of them, like, pressed in? Oh, it wants me to use, like, one of these items, right? Maybe? No? You want the acid? Okay, well, that's the puzzle right there. Just gotta figure it out. Maybe I can say the Shadow of Rose DLC? That was pretty, heartwarming. Fuck. Stomach, caress, scream, let her go, scream to the wind, head. Maybe it's just 4. Oh, tell me the first one's the brain, because he's like, I can't remember it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So brain, stomach, caress, whisper, so mouth, and then let her go. So the hand's the last one? Oh, there's 6. Damn it. Oh, maybe, okay. Damn, I really thought you had to use one of them twice. Can't remember, that tells me it's the brain, then the stomach. Okay, won't lie, I don't know what the fuck a caress is. Is that like the chest? Chest? Like, throat. Hand to let it go. And then scream to the wind, that would be the throat again, no? This one moves that one, this one moves that one. That one moves this one. So no matter what I press, it's always going to take that stomach out of there. Oh, this is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. I doubt it, but I was gonna say, unless I gotta go to the real world and then do that puzzle there. I doubt it, though. Hey, no problem at all. Hope you have a good walk. Nothing else to do here? Okay, so I actually have to do it in that frickin' main area. Wrong way. I might have to search up what the fuck a caress is. just to be sure. Just to be sure. But I'm assuming it might be the chest. That's the only thing that makes sense there. Yeah? Not really getting anything for this. Can only think of the hand. So brain, stomach, hand, throat, hand. Chest. Brain, stomach, hand, throat, hand, throat. Or it's brain, stomach, hand, throat, heart. Because you'd be letting go, I guess, with your heart, right? Oh. So brain, stomach, hand, throat, heart, throat. Alright, there we go. That was a cute one. That was a cute one. I don't know why I thought Chris was like a part of the chest or some shit. Alright, there we go. You see, we got it. We got it. You see, also I do have like this thing where I'm like, maybe it's just a me thing, but I'm like, I can't end the stream because then people are going to be like, oh, you're just going to search up the answer on your own. Fuck you. Fuck you. How about that? How about that? That was a big W. I like that one. That was a cute one. What? The feels? Well, I mean, the music's pretty good. Don't really know who this kid is, but you know, they got a bow. They got a bow on the front of their pants. We got a bow on the back. So is that saying that's us? That's us when we were younger?
Who are you? You don't seem to be one of them.
Frustration trophy? What was that one? It better not be a spoiler. Locate Anna. We found Anna.
One of them? What are you doing down here?
My grandfather and those men in suits locked me down in this cell. Please, miss, you have to help me get out of here.
Of course I'll help. Stay calm, okay? Everything will be all right. I promise.
Okay, miss.
Where are your parents?
My father is on a business trip. He should be back in a couple of days. And my mother was also captured by those men.
I'm so sorry. I'll get you out of here. First, we need to find a way to open the door.
What do you plan to do, miss? Those men in suits took the key with them, and I don't think it's a good idea that you get close to them.
I'm sure there's a way to get the lock off without using the key.
Please hurry. There isn't much time. We need to save Mother.
We'll get you out. Just wait a little longer.
Why don't we just shoot it?
Have you found a way to open up the cell door?
I'm working on it. Don't be afraid. We'll get you out of there.
Please, miss. You are my only hope.
Music's pretty good for this part. I guess we go back into the main room. Unless I missed something in the other world. Don't really see where we would have to go from here now. But considering the game gave us a save, it's kind of telling me that maybe when we go to the save closest to the like projection room, the father will be there, and then he kind of like gives us a hint as to where we gotta go to next. Only thing I can think of. Father's not here. Ooh, maybe this. Ooh, okay, look at that, look at that. That's cool. It'll take days to have any effect.
What have you done to the lock, miss?
I poured some acid on it. The metal will eventually dissolve, but it will take some time.
I only hope that the acid works fast. There's almost no candle left.
You have to be patient, little one. Sooner or later, the lock will fall apart. For now, the best we can do is wait.
Thank you, miss.
What is your name, little one?
I'm Anna. Anna Wildberger. I live here in the hospital with my parents and my sister.
Have we met before?
Your face seems familiar, but I'm sure we've never seen each other before. Do you work in the hospital?
No, but I have this photograph. Are you one of these girls?
What? Why do you have this photograph?
I don't know, but I'm
Look at
trying to
this
figure it out.
photograph.
It was mailed to me a few weeks ago.
I need more coffee.
A few weeks ago? My father took that photo yesterday morning, just before he left for his trip. Why are you lying to me?
I swear I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth.
What do you want from me?
I just want to help you get out of here.
I'm not talking to you anymore. That acid was probably another lie to fool me. You never wanted to help me get out.
Anna, you have to listen to me. I need you to trust me. I am your friend.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Anna, listen to me.
Damn.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I don't know if I can trust you.
I don't...
But I'm gonna assume now we go to the present day and now this area will be open. Right. Do it. Grab whatever's in there. Combination key, it's missing a dial. Hey there, Desco. 15 November 1980. Something very old happened. Welcome. A woman holding a lighter that brightened my prison appeared from the darkness. At first I was afraid, but her features reminded me of Mother. She came close to me and told me that she would help me get me out of here, and then poured acid on the cell door lock. She showed me the picture that Father took of Emma and me a couple of days ago and told me that she had received it in the mail more than a week ago. After that, she left with a promise of returning. The acid worked! The woman was right. I just needed to wait. Luckily, the suited men have not arrived yet. I will find a place to hide until Father returns from his trip. And now there's no skeleton here. So did we actually, like, go to the past and save her? That's what I'm guessing happened. Boss time! Send the giant enemy after me. But now I'm guessing this is where we can actually access the rest of this hellhole. Anything in the basement I can open? Nope. Do I still have the Bolton? Oh shit, I do have the Bolton in my inventory. Combination key. The dials can be rotated. Well, we got a key. We got many places we can open up. I just gotta figure out where we gotta go, or which door we're gonna open up first. Let's go to the pharmacy, since that was like the first door that had a combination lock and see if we can figure it out. If not, then, you know, yeah, we'll just save in this area and come back to this later. Unless you get different combination keys that align with the clues. We'll go to the chapel. See, Tetris isn't really helping me with the clues in this. But all I can say is, like, what? Square, triangle, star? If that's what it is, then that should be pretty simple. So now I'm thinking I actually could have opened up the other one, I just had to figure it out. Oh, what was it? It was like Earth, Alien, and some other shit? Actually, I think I can open up the other one. Let me see. Maybe you don't get multiple like combination lock keys, it's just this one that you open up the whole rest of the mansion with. I was just like, okay, like, oh... What did the fucking Tetris have to do with the clue? I feel like the blocks really didn't help much with that. Okay, so alien, that's obviously star. Yeah, pyramid is triangle, and B is That's the one I don't know what it would be. Oh, honeycomb? Honey Nut Cheerios? Bro, I'm actually getting hungry for Honey Nut Cheerios. Okay, cool. Okay, so this key actually opens up everything. Nice, nice, nice. Area 51! Like in Fortnite? This place looks somewhat big, maybe. Where the fuck am I? Oh, pharmacy, just one area? Okay. Any jump scares here? The battery! Nice. Now we can place the battery. Oh, a high power charge that can be used with an electric lance? An electric lance, you say? I guess I don't have the electric lance yet. electric lance. Do I get another melee weapon in this game? That'd actually be kind of dope. Entrails have been placed on weighting scales. That's gross. Uh-oh. 17th September 1941. As I crept quietly behind my father, the clock struck 1:30 a.m. I saw him enter the mausoleum after placing 3 elements on some kind of board. He went through quietly. I followed him at a distance, trying not to make a sound, for I did not want to get caught. At my mother's tomb, my father sank to his knees and rested his hands on the cold, sculpted marble figure of his wife. He began praying. I think I already read this one, though. I feel guilty following him, seeing the cold and calculated man this way moved me. I was about to leave when father stood up and approached the angel statue. Mother's marble tomb moved slowly to the side and exposed a narrow staircase leading into darkness. He climbed down the stairs. I hesitated for a moment, my legs not wanting to take another step, but was able to stand and follow him down. Once inside, I heard metallic sounds and the echoes of running water. A few moments later, I bumped into a ladder. I climbed down and found myself in a long stone tunnel covered in pipes and sewage. I saw father's silhouette turning a corner and hurriedly followed. Before me appeared a huge metallic door and a group of men wearing strange suits like those worn to protect from radioactivity. Yeah, I already read this. Each carried a giant hammer. My father joined the group, and they received him by hitting their hammers together. A hospital bed on each side of the group carried what appeared to be bodies covered in sheets. My father put on one of the disturbing suits. In my frightened stupor, I loosened a brick from the wall and smashed against the floor with the sound of 1,000 buildings crashing down. I could feel their eyes turn to me as I fled back the way I had come. Their guttural voices screaming to catch me while they hit their hammers on the ground. Did I get the right note? Okay, let's see. So we got that one. West floor 1 has a key. East floor 2 has a key. And west floor 2 has a key. Basement doesn't. Well, we opened up the chapel, so I guess we go there. Let's open up the doors, and then we can save and take a small break. Regardless, I'll end the stream in like 9 minutes. When it's 5 p.m. for me. Oh, this opens up to the main hall? Behind the reception desk? Yeah. You always gotta try it. The new receptionist told me that no matter how hard he tries, he cannot unlock the cash register. It looks like the only one who can get it open is Dr. Sean Mayer, who's been missing for the last week. I checked his personal belongings and couldn't find anything more than a piece of paper under his desk. It looks like someone erased all traces of him. I'm guessing this is the clue. Bottom right, up right middle? Okay. Yeah, this one seems like it's gonna be a toughie. I doubt it would be as easy as just follow the inputs here. So bottom right, top right, middle. Bottom right, top right, middle. This one's an interesting one. You might have to come back to that one. Oh, well, shit. Maybe if I looked around, right? Okay. Save, nice. Damn, camera switch. Okay, so let's see. The X with the dot in the middle is a 2, and the X is a 3. So that's a 3? Let me see, I took a quick screenshot. So a square with an X is a 3, a square with an X with a dot is a 2. Square with a dot on the bottom left is a 3. I was wondering if you gotta like turn it around. Doesn't seem to be the case. I was gonna say, I think there's also this elevator is like broken. I'm fucked. But also I can at least save if I go up on the elevator. Please let me close. Please let me close. Yeah, fuck me. I'm gonna have to redo that puzzle, aren't I? Oh, we have to get the save. But I want to say we're making progress in this game. Or at least have the tool that will help us open up the rest of the mansion. We got the battery that we can start charging when we find the room. We're kicking ass. doors in here. Okay, what's the triangle for this? Bottom one looks like it's a star. And pentagon for the second. No. Octagon? Oh, you think the top one's a pentagon? Let me see. Let me see. Maybe the top one isn't a triangle, it's actually a pentagon, second one's an octagon, and the last one could be a star. Where I use the symbols of the devil. Okay. Well, it's 5 now, so I kind of like hit my time limit. So we're just gonna have to come back to this later, which I don't mind. I just want to make sure I actually play the game for you today. Oh, you think you see it? Uh-oh, you see? Alright, I'll give it like maybe 2 more minutes on this. Let me see. Because I'm seeing there's like small symbols that make up this symbol. Like you got 2 triangles here. You got like these 2 what are these? They're not trapezoids. Oh shit. Okay, I'm seeing this combined with this though. Maybe the bottom is a hexagon or octagon. I just don't know what the fucking paper means. I feel like the paper has nothing to do with the key puzzle, and the paper is actually used for something else. See, it's that bottom one that I don't know what it's gonna be. I feel like this is triangle, this is octagon, and then it's the bottom one that's like, what the fuck? I'll have to come back to this one. I'll have to come back to this one. You see what this puzzle's going for? Alright, that's good. That's good. It has nothing to do with that paper, right? It has nothing to do with that paper. And the last thing I want to do right now would be just to keep on switching it until I get it right. Which, I guess you could technically do that, so it's not like you're, like, stuck. I will have to come back to that one later. Let's go on to the save room. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see, the first key had, like, what? Like, 2 naked people? I don't think that helped with anything. If anything, how many have we opened up? So, we got the pharmacy open. We got the archives open. Dining room's the one that we were just trying to do. And, the last one's where I'm going to right now. Wait, tell me this fucking place is closed. Okay, I can still open it up. Nice. This one was the one that I'm like, okay, what the fuck do you mean by that? Is that an I? L? L equals 1? I equals 1? Oh, this one's pretty easy. I'm assuming it's like, okay, 3 faces, that's the triangle. 5 would be, what, pentagon? And then 8 is, octagon? I fucked it up, didn't I? Wait, there's nothing that has 8 fucking sides. Oh wait, maybe this? Yeah, it's a star. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. I need some brain. Okay, fuck. Oh shit. Yeah, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. It's 5 through 8. The only thing that's like kind of throwing me off is why are the 5 and the 3 like on its side though? Alright, we got 2 puzzles that are kind of tough. But when we get some brain food, that's when we'll be able to solve them. So I'll just do a quick save, and we'll come back to this either later tonight or maybe tomorrow. Which one do I save down? I guess this one at this point.
After going through that strange projection, I found myself in a place I'm sure I have been before. But it was different, as if it was the same place at another time. It gave me a feeling I didn't belong. I discovered something terrible. A young girl locked in a cell. Who could do such a horrible thing to a child? There is a robust lock holding the cell door. I don't think I'll be able to locate the key, so I should find another way to open it.
I'd say so. For like 2.5 hours, that's not bad. Especially since, not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna take me 2.5 hours to figure out the fucking puzzle at the beginning of the stream, so... Yeah, more so we'll just gotta come back to it with a fresh mind. We got 2 key puzzles to do. We got that cash register puzzle to do. We got the battery, which now those doors are mandatory. It's not like I can skip them, obviously, but if I really get like frustrated, I can get the battery, charge it up, put the battery into that lift in the library, and then go to the second floor of the library and see what's there. So there's still lots of things I can do that isn't me relying on forcing my way with the key, which I don't want to do that right now, and the only reason I would do it right now is because I'm starting to get hangry. So that's when I go and eat.
I have to get her out of there.
And we come back with a game for Desco, alright? So I'm gonna hope to only take like half an hour to do that, and then we'll be back with, what the fuck is it called? Spooky Jumpscare Mansion HC Renovation! That's a fucking title. That's a fucking title. But we're doing pretty good. So like I said, either tomorrow or later tonight. I just can't tell because after Spooky Mansion, I'm either gonna play Fortnite or more than likely, Jadio will be stopping by after the Desco stream, and I gotta finish Resident Evil 2 OG for them. So more than likely we'll finish that. Then if there's time, then I don't know, Fortnite or some other shit, right? So I'd like to thank each and every one of you amazing destroyers and new lurking viewers for stopping by tonight. Yeah, I've been watching I Am Destruction, chilling with y'all for Tormented Souls Part 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, give me some trivia before I end the stream. Little trivia fact, the original title was Spooky House of Jump Scares, but they had to change it after release due to a trademark dispute. Alright, you're gonna have to tell me more about that when we come back, alright? Who was the asshole that's like, you can't have that? I can't remember which game it was, but like I think Monster Energy was like mad that they used the same font as them, and Monster Energy actually lost the lawsuit. It's not the Ubisoft game Gods and Monsters. That one, Monster actually did win the lawsuit, or maybe Ubisoft just didn't want to like fight back, but that was kind of funny. But you're all destroyers, therefore you are destruction. And when we team up with each other, we are destruction. So have an amazing day, night, week, weekend, month, and 2026 year. But until next time, everyone, have a good one. Take it easy, Desco. Change of heart. And I know someone else stopped by today. Archie, Seven Oaks. Hope to be back in less than half an hour, and we'll be playing a new spooky game for we'll see how long. But I'll make sure to post in the Discord when I go live, alright? And I'll make sure to send you a personal message as well, Desco, so you can watch me scream like a fucking bitch as soon as we go live, alright? So take it easy, go enjoy your afternoon, but until next time, live your best